Hey guys, welcome to Lazy Mix.
In today's video we're gonna talk about Cassie from Euphoria series. And we'll try to find out the reasons why girls always choose the wrong guy over the right guy. So without wasting time, let's jump into the video. So in Euphoria Season 1, Cassie wasn't any kind of main character, whereas in Season 2 she is like kinda real main character. It's like all interests just jump into her story at once. In the first season, Cassie was in a relationship with Mackie, and her relationship was quite good. Mackie wasn't that kind of boy who just used her for his enjoyment. He wanted a normal relationship. So whenever he tried to do normal talks like other couples, Cassie always been sexual. And far away that things she always chooses the wrong guy and get hurt and again do the same. It's like she let these guys use her and then hurt her. Then come to the main point where she get involved with Nate Jacobs, and Nate is ex-boyfriend of her best friend Maddie. We all know that Maddie and Nate are already in a toxic relationship because of some issues. And they love each other, even like obsessed with each other. So though they broke up, they were gonna fix it. Whereas Cassie came between them and made all these things complicated. When I was watching that scene, I was thinking that she shouldn't have done that. She should control herself. And that's the thing Cassie needed to do in that moment. But she didn't do that. She fell for Nate and became serious about him. Which is totally wrong, guys. Because she experienced Maddie and Nate's relationship. She knows about Nate, and she also knows her best friend that how much dangerous she is. Instead of knowing these things, she fell for Nate, and she was ready to do anything for getting his attention. And by doing this, she became a villain to everyone. She was mentally broken and also ruined her friendship with Maddie. Knowing all the things that will happen, she was obsessed with this kind of relationship. Why, guys? Nate is kind of boyfriend who not only wants to control his girlfriend, also wants to control even her surroundings. This kind of toxic boyfriend is Nate. Yeah, he is so tall and so famous and handsome also. That's not mean every girl has to fall for him. In fact, he is so dominating and controlling. And always shows his powers in his relationship. Nobody should fall for this kind of guy. But do you know, guys, what is the problem here? The problem is most of the girls you'll see, they'll tell you that they want a partner who is so supportive and not dominating. Who doesn't control them. But the reality is they also likes that type of boys who are dominant and controlling. If you try to be clear about this matter, you don't have to do anything. You just have to see your surroundings. Most of our friends, or even we ourselves, get involved in toxic relationships. And despite knowing that it's not gonna work till last, we still try to stay in that relationship and make it more complicated and spread more toxicity. In some series we get to watch the same thing, like Bad Boy Good Girl love story. Or something like that. Girls always leave the real guy who is really loyal to them and support them in everything. And they fall for the guy who is a playboy type and very dominating. Girls always choose the guy who is not good for them and very controlling. If you guys have watched Friends, Kissing Boo, After, Gabriel, Inferno, Gossip Girl, then you got to see many toxic teenage relationships there. Though in the series Gossip Girl, it's Blair's story is a little bit different. She was dating Nate from kindergarten, and this Nate also fall for her girlfriend's best friend. I mean, what's wrong with the name Nate? Why they just fall for their girlfriend's best friend? Please girls, I have a little suggestion for you. Never date a gay named Nate. Though this name is kinda rare in our country. Maybe there's no Nate in our country, which is very good. Whatever, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So Blair suddenly get involved with Chuck, who is very much a wrong person for her. He is totally a bad partner for any girl. But after get to know that Chuck is not right for her, she wasn't able to move on. She tried to date many good guys who are actually loyal to her, but failed at the last. She was falling for Chuck again and again. So it is the scenario of movies and series. Now what is the scenario of our real life? The harsh truth is, in our real life, we get to see more toxic relationships than theirs. It is alright. Because they write this type of plot because it really happens in our life. And things are connected with us. In your friend circle you'll see that there are many girls who came to you and tells you that her boyfriend is doing this, doing that to her. But still she is trying. She loves him so much. They continuously tell you all the bad things their boyfriend doing with them, all the pains they are suffering, and when it is time you give them a real solution that you don't deserve this, get out this relationship, they won't listen. Not even listening, guys. These girls doesn't even care what are you saying. In my point of view, they just want to maintain this toxic relationship cycle. Getting mentally tortured by their boyfriends, tell you how they are suffering from their relationship, still trying to fix it. When you tell them to move on, they do the same thing again, and come to tell you the past incidents again. And it's like it'll be continued till their death, lol. This is kind of the issue we all are familiar with by our friends, which break up, tell you that they broke up, and then patch up. Then doing this same shit again and again. Ugh. I'm just disgusted with this type of relationship issues. These girls always choose the wrong guy and want to make him right for them, and they get peace by convincing themselves that how much they are contributing in their relationship. They are doing everything to make things right. And that is why these loop get attached with them. And the girl who tells you that she doesn't like dominating and controlling partner is lying to you. And maybe she is lying with herself. Girls always like dominating boys, it's like in their veins. They accept it or not, it is the truth. So that's for today. Bye bye and take care.
So if you guys enjoyed my video, then please click the like button. And if you want to see more interesting videos, then also click the subscribe button and tap to the bell icon. And make me happy. Love you so much guys. Thanks for watching.